subscribers, thank you for subscribing, and also to fam, thank you so much for tuning in. So namhlanje we are going to be talking about womanhood. What is a womanhood? So esikhuluma ngalokho, I have lovely guests today who I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Before we go ahead, see womanhood. You look so lovely.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, cool for coming to our studios today. And let me share a little bit about.
Okay, my name is Batweke, but mostly known as Batu Mukumete. I am a BCom in supply chain and economics graduate. I'm also a businesswoman. I'm also an artist and a plus size model.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Noluthando Manyonga. I'm also doing my degree at UNISA. I'm doing industrial psychology. That is what I'm doing currently. And I'm just hustling.
Yeah. Welcome, and I'm very honored to have you today. So, sikhuluma nge-womanhood. Sifuna ukwazi ukuthi what is a womanhood? For me, I think womanhood is a position that you are given by God. You know, I cannot be anything else besides being a woman. You know, mungabunikeza position. I recently said that mungabunikeza position emsebenzini, into position yakho, you are a supervisor. There are roles, there are responsibilities. There are things that are expected only from a supervisor, you know, and I expect it from anyone else. So that's why I'm saying, but that's my own opinion. Being a woman, it is a position. There are things that are expected from me. You know, it's you know, it's me that I'm expected to and even you know, a man cannot do that, you know. So but I want to know from your own perspective, what do you think womanhood is? But what is a womanhood?
Well, for me, womanhood is the essence of being a woman.
Yes.
Or it's a process of being a woman. It's basically like a place where women would reside, and they will be able to behave in a certain manner.
Yeah.
That's womanhood for me. It's the essence and the substance of being a woman. Whether it's in behavior, whether it's in the way you view things, whether it's in the way we've been taught, or whether it's the way we just see things and do things. As women.
As women. So it's the way a person carries themselves.
Yeah, it has a lot to do with maturity.
Yeah.
Because in order for you to become a woman, you have to be a girl, but mature into that state of being a woman. Yeah.
Okay. So Tando, what do you think?
I feel like you guys have said, you know, I feel like you guys have basically said everything that defines what a woman is. So, and I would basically just say I agree with both your guys' points, you know, because being a woman, it's like, it's God-given. You know, you were created to just, you're created to be in this role, so you have to excel in this role. So basically, there's not much that I could add on to what you guys have said. So that's it.
So that's womanhood, you know, it's cooler from Mtobazaneni and becoming a woman. So womanhood, it's becoming, actually, it's becoming a woman. So there is this thing that is very confusing in our generation. I don't know if it's the 50-50 thing, but imagine it's a competition, you know, and we are not able to move up with competition and who are you? Not saying apartheid in the as women. We are fighting, you know, and then we are losing our role as women, you know, because sinento efanayo fanele siyenze, you know, sine-role efanayo ukuthi fanele siyenze, you know. There is something that I have to provide as a woman that a man cannot do, you know. There is something that a man can provide, you know, you know. So how do we cultivate without fighting? You think you are better than me, you know, I can do this. Because I think there's a confusion, they are 50-50, you know. Like I think it's 100%. Then being a man 100%, I bring me hundreds. So because later 50-50 morning at me half you are half a man, you are half a woman, because like you are a fighter, there's something that you are fighting, but that's my own opinion, okay? So then guys, what do you think, what do you think about the 50-50 thing? Do you think it is 50-50 or it is our social media? Nobody is the way it's cooling? Because I don't know what is it. You know, it can be a 50-50 thing or social media or or I don't know. What do you think it is?
So you know, like I'm so happy that we're speaking about this topic because when I came here, I read something and it was basically talking about this whole thing that we as women, we are striving so much to become like men.
Exactly.
And in us doing so, we have forgotten that God created us to just it's not really in a sense we're created to just bear children and all of those things. There's so many things that we can excel in. So it goes so how can we cultivate it in terms of maintaining our or living in or living in our standard. No, you are still a woman. So I think it goes back to how our mothers are raising us. You know, it's very important you know, like when we were speaking about things like yes, so I was thinking women that have been raised before, you're supposed to be submissive. You're supposed to be submissive to the husband. And so, what society didn't teach, or what happened was, it's the fact that women were taught to be submissive, but then kwaphinde kubonakala ukuthi abafana bona abantu besilisa bona they were not taught ukuthi okay, the woman is being submissive, but how are you supposed to act as the man? So indaba sesibona la emhlabeni sekunezinto nje sekuphithapithene kanje. It goes back to the fact that ukuthi umntwana bakhuliswe kanjani, both these genders, how they were raised. So I think ukuthi mengabe sekuthiwa siyaqala I think in how we are grooming children, how we are raising them, how we are raising how we are raising as well. I think it can also help us understand this whole thing, 50-50. It can also help us understand just how one stays in their own role. And so I think
I hear you. That's you have to cultivate a child, a BNN back. You know, I don't know all things on the show like that. Like cultivating into womanhood. You know. Because we are raising, if you're understanding that if we are raising a man, we are raising a leader. You know, no man is a leader. You know, a boy child is a leader. Is a leader at home. Is a leader, you know. And when you are raising a girl child, that you are raising the empowerment. You know, you are raising power. You know, you are raising authority. You know. because if ikhanda alikwazi ukumove umqala ungasho, you know, alikwazi ukumove. So sibadingana bonke labantu. She's authority and you have to respect one another, you know. It's kwenza ukuthi ube mncane ukuthi you respect that you are a woman, you know, so that we grow in who we are. Then ekutheni sigcine sesibambisana ukuthi wena umfana wena intombazane, you know. But if ukuthi siya understand who we are, you know, like umuntu wesilisa understand ukuthi umuntu wesifazane yini, you know, and respect that umuntu wesifazane understand ukuthi umuntu wesilisa yini. If we can come to that truth, there is a thing sure this thing you fight and kube sengathi sibamba isikhundla somunye noma inyani, yabo manje sekuyathi kuba kuyikudla sesibanga ikudla manje uthi I can angazi noma ngiyibona ngaleyo nto. I can do into okwazi ukuyena. Of course kufanele kube kanjani. There's nothing that I am not capable of doing. Is what I think sure. There's not, but I am saying that lokho akungangenzi ngibe ngcono nendoda. Is what I think sure. Because there's nothing I cannot do. I'm getting ngibe ngcono nendoda. And that a man, there's something akwazi ukuyenza angamenzi ukuthi abe ngcono kunami. Is what I think sure. Because at the end of the day siyadingana. He cannot move without me. There is something that I had enough number got to show when I in battle before that indaba yokuthi this thing yokuthi umuntu wesilisa and better without wesilisa. So the thing is sure. But it's good when I'm saying I can do infertility, but basically it's in spite of a man. You know, there's something. I think you said something like that. Can you please just talk more about that?
I think that our society, because of modernization, is very much at a state of being confused with their identity, full-on identity. Because I think as time goes by, people are really not sure whether our labor roles are our gender roles.
Exactly.
Because as time went by and we were more modernized, it changed. Men did not have to go to war, and women did not have to stay fully with the children, with kids. So with men coming back from war, they were very confused on what labor to take. Meaning that even if a woman can't do that labor, or a man can't do that labor, we both now have to work. So all those labor roles, they became our gender roles. Very much defined us that if he can be a doctor, I can be a doctor, then I'm more than a man. If a man can't do this, I'm a man and a woman.
Exactly.
And we are so confused that we don't understand when it's about putting bread on the table and not changing my gender role.
Exactly.
It's just the labor itself is for the food. It's really for the food. The fact that I don't stay with my children 24/7, it does not make me less of a woman or less of a girl. I am a girl. I still have those essence of being a woman and taking care and nurturing my boys and nurturing my girls to grow up and be people. But it's not my identity that I'm a doctor. It's not my identity. The identity that I have, which I was given through birth, which cannot be taken away from me. True, yes, a qualification can't be taken away, or that skill that you have can't be taken away. But what I'm left with when everything is done is that I am a woman.
Yes.
And he's a man. It doesn't mean whoever here is important. We are all just important, but it's just that the modernized society, we have to do things differently with the industrial and everything.
I understand this. I am more than a woman. Despite of these things that you know, it's highly engineer. I'm still a woman. So I can hear you. So how do I empower myself as a woman? mina khona lento le engiyifunayo yokuyithola as a woman ungekho kwi-competition. Yayizwa lento angazi lento engekho kwi-competition. Yaba manje sekungathi ngithi ngiyayithola but ngiyithola ebungconweni bami kunothando. Yayizwa lento engisho lento ngiyithola ebungconweni ngifuna ukuyithola ebungconweni bami kunothando. So it's like ngiyayithola as a woman but ngiyithola ebungconweni bami as a woman, as a much better woman than a man. Yayizwa lento engisho. So how can I empower myself? How can I empower men and or how can we empower each other without competition? Because I think this is sorry to interrupt. I think this is limiting ourselves and our potential. You know. And I will like we're losing respect because of this. We're losing respect. We're losing our position as women.
I think it has a lot to do with our. It also goes back to identity. When chips fall off, what do you go back to? If what you believe in is more in tradition and culture. How you can find yourself is through that. If you believe in God, how you can find yourself is through the Bible. So in order for you to become the things that you are sort of finding yourself to be, or your true identity, you have to go back to your foundation. Once you are with your foundation, now it will be easier for you to spot people that you want to be like. Because if I believe in the Bible, and have read the Bible, I'm going to spot people in the Bible that I want to be like. Or I'm going to spot people who are in that environment or in that circle who are reading the Bible, who are Christians, who believe in that. And so on with the traditional. I'm going to find people who are in the traditional part, on the culture part, and be able to identify myself with those people. Because what we have now is a problem where one person is a role model of everyone. If
because of social media.
And I can't say someone, no offense, but I can't say certain musicians that are in America are my role models. I don't see them. I don't know them. First of all, our culture is different, our tradition is different. I don't understand their daily life struggle. I don't even understand their political life struggles. Because as a woman, I have to take into account that what are my political struggles as a South African woman? Because it also goes back, which country am I from? Which continent am I? I'm African. Let's start there. All of those things, they have to be put in place, and for me to be able to spot the people that look like me. I'm not saying you can't have a role model that is not black, but I'm just saying you can associate more and see more of your similarities with the black woman. Because I'm also a black woman, and I'm going to also find more role models which are South African, because I'm also a South African woman. So it also goes back to that, and also this thing of learning femininity as a woman. That's something that will take us back to being a woman, because as we've projected more of ourselves as people wanting to be men, we've become so masculine that we've lost the side of this feminine side. Not saying you should wear pink every day, no, but that feminine side. You find that things like abortion is normal, just because people are like, I want to work, I can't have a baby now, I want to go up the corporate ladder, so this baby has to die for me to go into that position. So all of those things, we need to go back to our traditions, our culture, and our religion, if it's religion we believe, and remember ourselves and remember what we are.
Do you have anything to add?
Well, no, because I feel like she's basically said everything, because everything that she has said, it also goes back to your personality, because your personality also helps you to identify with certain people, your values. It helps you identify with people, because you can't be friends with people who don't share the same values as you as well. So if your question was basically, how do I empower myself without feeling like I have to compete with someone else? Because if we remember, it just if you stay true to yourself, if you stay true to your character, to your values, what you have been taught, then also just reading the Bible also grounds you as well. It grounds you being around people who are kind, because you're also reminded to just, oh my God, there's this I know that we don't. So how do you empower yourself as a woman then? Well, there's so many things that you can do. You can, read your Bible, listen to music. It helps because it helps you find your identity. Once you found your identity, obviously, then you know which path to take. There's so many things. Just open a business as well. Open a business, it'll help you. Just surround yourself with people that love you. Love goes a long way.
That empowers you. Enye into ukuthi mhlasimbe ngingathi we are it seems like mhlawumbe abantu besifazane sengibavalele ekhoneni okusengithi mhlawumbe we are bad or whatsoever or abantu aba-selfish or sesithanda ukuba amadoda. Mhlasimbe into eyenza kanjalo, it's because we are doing a lot. There are a lot of single parents. Khona abantu abawobaba emakhaya abantu besifazane, like everything is dependent. They make decisions, they do everything emakhaya. Mhlasimbe the thing angazi ingakwenza yini ukuthi mhlambe ufile like usubaba, or everything. But angisho ukuthi ubaba into wrong. Responsibilities and all that, and the things that are supposed maybe to be done by umuntu wesilisa, abangathathi lento yokuba soft umuntu wesifazane kuwena, and that's gentleness, that's lento yokumuntu wesifazane, man, lento yokuthi umuntu wesifazane, like exactly, lento yokuthi umuntu wesifazane, like ngiwubhabi or strong. I don't know. Ubhabi kodwa or strong. Abantu besifazane, they are doing a lot. Bawobaba emakhaya. They have companies, angifuni ukuthi abantu besilisa are failing us now, because there's someone out there who's raising a boy child today, and this boy child, we want a different generation than what it is right now. We want to raise boys that will become leaders. Emakhaya, that will take a sense of responsibility. So, what's your take on that, Mphatho?
My take on having multiple roles that we as women are playing. I think that we cannot change reality. First of all, we must be very much into. We need to know that this is our reality right now. But me, it doesn't change myself as a woman that I'm still a woman. The fact that the responsibilities I'm carrying are more than the responsibility that were carried for by women 20 years ago. It does not change me. It does not say that my gender is now different. Therefore, because the reality is like this, I have to make things happen. Like it or not, I have to make things happen. So I do not have to twist my gender. I do not even have to say that men are failing me, or think that men are failing me. When something is my responsibility, it is my responsibility. You find people saying, I bought a car, I'm such an independent woman. Who should have bought your car? Buy your own car.
Exactly.
If you want a car, buy your own car. You find people saying, I bought my own house, and it's like pride.
Who
should have bought that house? And it's also, yes, we are dealing with a situation where we're having family structures that are not like the old structure where there was a man and a woman and kids. Now you find that the structure is even a man and kids, or even a woman and kids. But that man having that structure with just the kids and no women does not mean that that man is now a woman. It's always us women who are always failing to keep our identity.
Exactly.
Failing to notice that this is my reality. I have to make things happen for this reality.
Yeah.
It does not change who I am. And also, there was this part that I liked a lot that we discussed, I think, on Saturday, where we spoke about taking care of yourself. When you're always working, this culture of always working. I want to make it, I want to do it, I just want to climb the corporate ladder. You just got a promotion yesterday, and already you are thinking of the next promotion. Just because you want to just work and work and work. This culture of working can confuse us. You get to a point where you've overworked yourself, you are drained. Now you feel like people should start taking responsibility for your reality. You are the one who's not taking care of yourself. You should be taking care of yourself. It does not rest on anyone. The responsibility of taking care of you does not rest on men. It rests on you. So that's how I feel about the situation.
I think it ends ukuthi sisuke safuna izinto esingayithola kuthina sayifuna komunye umuntu. Ngezwe lento engesho. I think lento yomqondo yokwenzelwa. Lento yokwenzelwa ihle kakhulu emakhandeni ngendlela yokuthi noma sesizenzela, siyazenzela but nje ekutheni kufanele ngabe khona umuntu ongabuya ngenzela. Ngezwe lento engesho. Kanti that ukuzenzela ukuba umuntu wesifazane. Ukuzenzela ukuba mina. Ngezwe lento mina ngiyanezela. Mina vele bese ngikhona ngiyanezela. When we go back to the Bible, when it speaks about a helper, like it speaks about a helper, like that's our thing for a weekend. So when it speaks about a helper, usiza umuntu bekuthiwa kuya usizo Ethiopia kuyaliwa noma kuyindlala kanjani. Ufika umuntu onenke. So when you are going somewhere, make sure you are a helper. I think now we are living with the impacts. The impacts are still over there. Make feel umuntu ozosiza. Noma methi umfana mekushela endleleni athi ufuna umuntu ngiyovusa ikhaya. Ufuna ukuyovusa ngomuntu onento. Kufanele lapha yana uyovusa ikhaya umqondo wakho, uyovusa ngento. Abayimoto mingekho lapha izofika ngawe. Ayakho umuntu ozokuthengela imoto izofika ngawe. Yonke into izokwenzeka. I think ilahleke move. So to wrap up, thank you guys for coming to the show. Thank you so much. And again, is there anything that you would like to say before we wrap up? Any closing remarks?
One thing that I could say is that there is just beautiful results in standing together as women. And I feel that unity is there for a reason. And unity can give birth to a lot of things. Unity can give birth to a lot of knowing your identity. Unity can give birth to a lot of knowing what works for you and what does not work for you.
And it's okay.
And it's okay.
And it's okay.
And also just knowing who you are and the gender you have and the specific role that you've been given by God in this world, that it is important that you are a woman. He could have made you a man, therefore did not decide to make you a man. That means there must be something in you that he wants you to show the world as a woman.
Do you have something to add, Tanya?
Well, I would just like to say that basically, I guess I would like to speak to the ones that they feel that they've lost their identity, the ones that feel like it's impossible now. Basically, I just want to give a word of encouragement to them. It's still doable. That you haven't run out of time. That you just. There's no restrictions around you. You might be feeling like nothing is gonna be done now. Like you feel like you're just you're just at a certain age limit, maybe you're 35, because I mean the world around us tells us that nothing can be done. Yes. So I'm speaking to that person that you can do everything. You're just God. The sky is the limit for you. So that's just what I want to say. Just figure yourself out. Figure out what you love. Figure out yourself. Once you figure out who you are, then I'm telling you, nothing will be impossible for you.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Tando and Batu. I think who we are, and the sky is not a limit. Only your mind can limit. So thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.